The yarn is full cotton thread from Man's Handmade Power Pair. The final amount of the haze blue is 3 balls, and some marking buttons and sewing needles. The crochet hook is 3.5 millimeters, which is hook number 6. I have wear upon one for a friend, Nanny Z. It looks nice. I prepared for balls, but I still have one left. I have to knit another one. Diving gray is also for a friend. I wear upon a circular start. Wrap it around your fingers. Pull the back thread out with the crochet hook. And hook the thread through the loop. This way, you get a loop. Work in the middle of the ring. Then lock 1 stitch. These 2 slip stitches are used as the standing stitches, which doesn't count as a long stitch. Wrap the thread around the middle of the ring and crochet. Mark the first long stitches. Continue to crochet long stitches in the middle of the loop. I have wear upon 3 long stitches and a total of 12 stitches. After knitting, tighten the loop. And connect it to the first long stitch marked. Hang the end of the thread on the hook. Bring the thread out. Pass the loop through the needle. Lock 2 stitches to start the second round. The first stitch of the second round is an outer jujube stitch. Here are the 2 locking stitches from the previous row, which is a standing stitch. This is the first long stitch of the previous row. Under this first long stitch, bring the thread out and wound the thread again. Bring the thread out. Wrap the thread once more. Bring the thread out. Total 3 times. Pass the loop on the hook needle at once. Lock 1 stitch to complete an outer hook jube-shaped stitch. Mark it at the top. The next stitch will be closer together. Look carefully. In the next stitch, knit 3 long stitches in the same stitch. Next stitch is an outer hook jujube-shaped needle. Pass the yarn through 3 times. Pass through and lock 1 stitch at a time. Then lock 3 stitches. In the next adjacent stitch, knit another jujube stitch. Pass through and lock 1 stitch at a time. The next stitch will be closer. be sure to distinguish. Knit 3 long stitches. Next stitch, knit an outer hook jujube-shaped needle. And lock 1 stitch to finish. Then lock 3 stitches. Then knit an outer hook jujube-shaped needle in the next stitch. And lock 1 stitch to complete. In the next stitch, it's still 3 long stitches. Complete it according to the previous pattern. The last stitch in this round is an outer hook jujube stitch. Then lock 3 stitches and connect with the beginning. The small round hole above the jujube stitch. In this way, the second round is completed. First, lock 3 stitches. Mark the third lock stitch. These 3 stitches are treated as 1 long stitch. Next, we will knit the 3 long stitches in the middle of the row. Knit a long stitch on the first long stitch. Then lock 1 stitch. Leave 1 stitch empty. Knit a long stitch on the next long stitch. Then we came to the outer hook date-shaped needle. Here we need to distinguish the needle insertion position. There is a stitch here, but we inserted the needle through the small round hole above. Insert the needle here. Insert the needle here. Knit a long stitch. Then go to the large empty space in the corner. First, knit 2 long stitches here. Lock 3 stitches. In the same position, then 2 long stitches. Okay, transition to the other side. Insert the needle into the small hole above the jujube needle. Knit 1 long stitch, 2 long stitches on each side of the 3 long stitches. And leave 1 stitch empty. Here, knit a slip stitch. Long needles, slip stitches. Leave 1 stitch empty. Then crochet into the small round hole above the oval. Knit 1 long stitch. To the corner, 2 long stitches. Three slip stitches. Then 2 long stitches. After turning, repeat the pattern on the other side until the end of this round. 2 long stitches in the corner, 3 chain stitches, 2 long stitches end. Then pull up the thread at the marked place. Insert the needle from the middle. Bring the thread over and make a slip stitch. Then knit a short stitch in the same place as the drawstring. Mark the first short stitch, the next stitch, and a short stitch on the long needle. Here in the empty stitch, knit an outer hook jujube stitch. It's below the upper long stitch. Weave 3 times with the thread. A crochet of jujube stitches. Pass through at once, then lock 1 stitch. Then continue to knit short stitches. There are 4 short stitches here, until the corner. Directly knit 5 short stitches at the corner. Then knit 4 short stitches on the other side. Then to the empty center position. Knit an outer crochet jujube stitch on the upper row. Lock 1 stitch to finish. Continue to knit 4 short stitches to the corner. At the corner, we will knit 5 short stitches. Follow the pattern. Finish this round first. There are 2 short stitches at the end. Finish this row and connect it to the marked place. Be sure to mark the first stitch. The stitches we marked. Which is the first stitch of this round? This round is all slip stitches. Continue to finish. We're at the outer hook date-shaped stitch. It still looks like there are 2 stitches. This is the stitch of the top small round hole. Ignore this stitch. We directly pull the needle on the right. Ignore the top needle. Then go directly to the 4 short stitches here. Then, the 5 short stitches in the corner are pulled one by one. Transition to the 4 short stitches on the other side. We're back to the oval stitches again. Ignore the small round hole at the top and pull through the stitches on the right. Ignore it here and go directly to the 4 short stitches on the left. Continue to complete this round. this round, there are 56 stitch markers. Count them while knitting. Don't miss any stitches. Finally, lengthen the thread and cut it. Cut the thread and pull it out. Thread the fishing line through the sewing needle. Hide the thread. Mark the first one and pass it through the stitches below. Then this is the last stitch. From the second to last stitch behind it. And pass it through to the back. This way, the mark simulates the last stitch. In fact, the last stitch is pressed below. Then hide the thread from the back. You can tie a knot at the beginning, which will be more secure. Cut off the thread. This is how it's done. A wear-upon piece. A total of 8 pieces are needed. After knitting all 8 pieces, sew every 4 pieces together. Start sewing from the side. There are 5 short stitches in the corner, right? Find the middle one, the third short stitch. From its side. Insert the needle into these stitches on the side. You can directly tie a knot. Then find the third stitch on the opposite side. It should be this one. This is the corresponding one. First, find the corresponding stitches. Don't get this step wrong. Otherwise, you will miss stitches later. Then the next stitch. The next stitch on the opposite side. Sew them one by one like this. Tighten it a bit. The stitches will be less obvious. after sewing the first 2 pieces. And find the 3rd needle in the middle. This way, it will be connected. Continue to sew the other side. Continue to sew this side until finished. Then sew from bottom to top at the bottom. Be sure to find the right needle in the corner. Finally, at the edge, you can sew a few more stitches in the same stitch. Pull it tighter, then hide the thread at the back. Now let's knit the shoulder strap. The shoulder strap starts with braided stitches. First, knit 11 braided stitches. After knitting 11 stitches, turn it from the front to the back. And crochet on the horizontal line on the back. The second horizontal line. Insert the needle here. First, wind the thread and then insert the needle and pull the thread out. At this time, hold the bottom with your hands to make a draw-in stitch. And insert the hook again and bring the thread out. Yarn over. There are 10 double-stitch draw-in stitches in total. Ten in a row after knitting. Lock 1 stitch. Flip. Flip and knit back. Continue to knit double stitches. This is the first stitch. Insert the needle and pick up half of the thread. Ten stitches in the second row. Finish knitting, then lock 1 stitch. Continue to turn over. Continue to knit double stitches and pull up. Just continue to finish it. At the end, lock one stitch. Continue to turn over, back and forth crochet until you reach the length you want. Wrap it around the bag. Add the length of the shoulder strap. It's up to you to decide whether it's single shoulder or crossbody. After the shoulder strap is finished, connect the bag body. Find the corner and mark it here. Fix it here as well. You can also mark this corner. Start sewing from this position. Sew a circle. This stitch, we can say. We can determine its length by playing chess. Sew first. After sewing, come here. There may be a bit more, or a shorter one. Then just connect the other side. But when you sew the opposite side, align the thread with the front side. Don't misplace. If it's misaligned, the whole bag will be crooked. Bring the thread out from the side of the shoulder strap. Find the third stitch in the corner of the fabric. Pull the thread out and make a slip stitch. The next stitch. Pull the thread from both sides. Look at the position of the needle insertion. These are vertical zigzag stitches. These places are not where the needle goes. Insert the needle on both sides of it and pull it out. On the paper, and pull the thread through the corresponding position. Then the next stitch is these. The right side of the V-shaped. And then the left side of the V-shaped. Pull out. Pull the needle to the corresponding position. Pull up. The right side of the V-shaped. Just follow this way, one by one, to connect to the bottom of this circle. The corner here is a natural transition. You can start sewing from the back at the bottom opening. Just like when sewing the fabric, sew it with a needle. Then sew the other 4 pieces along this side. Then if you sew, if you're afraid that the 2 sides will be misaligned and don't match the other side, if you have many safety pins, mark both sides every 10 stitches. Then make sure both sides are corresponding. The remaining part is a simple repetitive operation. You can do it yourself. The bag is finished.